Around the world, the pace of change continues to accelerate, with new developments unfolding each day that reshape the global landscape. As of September 7, 2025, several major news stories are capturing headlines and influencing the direction of global affairs. In the United States, President Donald Trump is well into his second term, having been inaugurated on January 20, 2025. His administration has wasted little time enacting significant policy shifts that are rippling through both domestic and international spheres. Most recently, Florida made headlines on September 4th by announcing the elimination of all vaccination mandates within the state. This sweeping change affects even long-established requirements for vaccines against diseases such as chickenpox, measles, and polio. The move has sparked considerable debate, with supporters citing personal freedom and parental rights, while critics warn of potential public health risks, particularly for vulnerable populations. The very next day, President Trump signed an executive order authorizing the Department of Defense to use Department of War as an unofficial secondary title. While this change does not carry legislative weight or alter the department's official designation, it is seen by many as a symbolic gesture reflecting a shift in military posture and philosophy. The decision has generated a wide array of responses, both domestically and abroad, as observers speculate about its implications for U.S. foreign policy and the country's stance on global security issues. Turning to the world's financial centers, economic uncertainty and anticipation are the prevailing moods. Global markets are closely watching the upcoming U.S. inflation report, which is set to be released on September 11th. The outcome of this report will play a crucial role in shaping the Federal Reserve's next steps regarding interest rates. With inflation trends having been a persistent concern for both policymakers and consumers alike, the data released next week could influence not only American economic policy, but also reverberate through financial markets worldwide. On the other side of the Atlantic, the European Central Bank is at a pivotal juncture. Market participants expect the ECB to maintain current interest rates, but all eyes are on President Christine Lagarde as she prepares to address the public and financial community. Her statements will likely provide essential clues about the future direction of European monetary policy, especially as economies across the continent balance the challenges of growth, inflation, and fiscal stability. Innovation is also making headlines, particularly in the realms of science and technology. In the field of medicine, researchers have achieved a remarkable breakthrough in cancer treatment. Scientists have developed a novel method that uses bacteria as delivery vehicles to transport viruses directly to tumors. This approach promises to increase the specificity and safety of cancer therapies, potentially ushering in a new era of targeted treatments. By harnessing the unique properties of both bacteria and viruses, researchers hope to reduce harmful side effects and improve patient outcomes, offering fresh hope to millions affected by cancer worldwide. Meanwhile, in the skies above Earth, a collaborative mission between NASA and the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, has achieved a significant milestone. The NISAR satellite, designed to monitor and measure changes on Earth with unprecedented precision, has successfully deployed its 39-foot radar antenna in orbit. This technological achievement enables scientists to gather detailed data on a range of phenomena, from the movements of glaciers and ice sheets to seismic shifts and changes in vegetation. The information collected by NISAR is expected to deepen our understanding of climate change, natural disasters, and the dynamic processes that shape our planet. Environmental concerns continue to be a dominant theme in global discourse as nations grapple with the realities of a changing climate. The deployment of advanced technologies, like NISAR, reflects a growing recognition of the need for robust, science-based monitoring to inform policy decisions and disaster preparedness. As communities around the world contend with extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and shifting ecosystems, the insights provided by cutting-edge satellites and scientific research are more vital than ever. On the geopolitical stage, the recent policy changes in the United States, particularly the termination of vaccination mandates in Florida and the adoption of the Department of War moniker, are being closely analyzed by international leaders. These moves are seen as indicative of a broader trend toward nationalism and a reevaluation of long-standing public health and defense strategies. Allies and adversaries alike are recalibrating their expectations and strategies in response to these signals from Washington. Amidst these significant events, the global economy remains a central concern. Investors, businesses, and policymakers are acutely aware that the upcoming U.S. inflation report and the European Central Bank's policy choices have the potential to set the tone for financial markets in the months ahead. With inflationary pressures persisting and interest rate decisions hanging in the balance, the stakes are high, not just for the United States and Europe, but for interconnected economies around the world. In the realm of public health, the elimination of vaccination mandates in Florida is generating intense debate within the broader context of global health security. Experts warn that such decisions could undermine herd immunity and lead to the resurgence of diseases that were once under control. The ripple effects could extend beyond U.S. borders, especially in an era when international travel and migration make the spread of infectious diseases a shared global challenge. In summary, today's top global news stories reflect a world in flux. Policy shifts in the United States are prompting both domestic debate and international scrutiny, while economic indicators and central bank decisions are watched closely for their broad implications. Scientific advances, from breakthroughs in cancer treatment to sophisticated Earth monitoring satellites, offer hope and new tools for confronting some of humanity's most pressing challenges. As these stories develop, they collectively shape the trajectory of our global society, underscoring the interconnectedness and complexity of the world we share.